I'm inspired.
I'm inspired.
I am inspired.
Well, inspiration is the key all along the way. It's the key to getting started in something, and then it's the motivating force that keeps you going when you're tired, and it's the thing that when you're far down the road makes you proud of what you've been able to accomplish. To me, the Athena Award recognizes people who have stuck their neck out and have just been driven to accomplish something they care deeply about.
It shows sort of the interwoven web that exists in our community, in our region, of influencers that make good things happen.
It's a testament to the people that have contributed from this community to making their community better, and I can't thank them enough.
I think one thing to take away from an event like the Athena Awards is that while you are celebrating one individual's accomplishments, you are really celebrating the accomplishments of each individual in the room and in the community.
There's so many folks that are giving back to Traverse City and working hard to make this place a special place to live.
I think folks that can genuinely give of themselves are really the folks that have got real peace, real inner peace. And once you have been able to not just give of your own resources, but to give of yourself personally, you're able to get more back.
And we still see it today that when people do well in Traverse City, they do good for Traverse City.
The Athena Award recognizes 8 tenets or core values, but all 8 ideas share a common thread: inspiration. It's the desire to take action, to make our lives better and our communities stronger. We can find inspiration in many places like art or nature, but most of all, we find inspiration in others, those who have already discovered it for themselves. Their stories and their example are a gift to those around them and a source of inspiration for us all. For many, completing a 5K run or walk can seem like a daunting challenge. For Grant Forrester, reaching that goal would be considerably more difficult. Grant is a quadriplegic, the result of a car accident when he was just 15 months old. But he decided not to let this stop him, in the 5K or in any part of his life.
I just wanted to get off my butt and walk. I had a lot of people doubting that I couldn't walk the whole way.
Did it feel good to prove them wrong?
Yeah.
Grant Forrester finishing the 5K.
My name is Nikki Torrey. I live and work in Kalkaska, Michigan. I run a program called With Open Arms. It's a community closet that families can come in the community that are in need of outdoor winter clothing for their families, themselves, their children, and they can come there and they can get it free of charge. I was teaching preschool and I would see kids come in daily and dropped off without coats and warm clothing, and it broke my heart, and I just said, we can do something about this. So I thought, let's just do it. Let's give it a try, see if it works. I had people within a few days dropping stuff off to me and giving me donations and, you know, being nothing but positive towards my idea.
Thank you.
I'm Taylor Wexstein, and so I'm 15 years old and I go to Central High School, so I'm a freshman there. And 3 years ago I started the charity Giving One Family at a Time. So I go to school every day and I work really hard. But when I come home, there's always everything I need. And I kind of realized that there's other people out there and they work just as hard or harder than me every day. and they'll go home and they struggle just to put food on their table. I just started thinking about that, and it all had a snowball effect, and I just started talking about it, and eventually GIFT came to be. And so we work with local families in the community who are going through hardship but really deserving, and we'll work with them for as long as it takes with their specific financial needs and emotional support just until they get their feet back on the ground. Well, I'm a really busy person. I play tennis, I did cross-country running and cross-country skiing, I downhill ski, plus school, and now also with this charity. In fact, I'm just constantly busy, and the reason I keep doing it and keep giving back is because I think I almost get more from it than I give. Just the feeling you get when you know that you're helping other people is unbelievable.
My name is Rhonda Wirtz, and I'm a foster parent in Kalkaska County. I'm also a host family for high school age exchange students. We started foster parenting about 18 years ago. I saw an ad in the paper, actually, for foster parents, and we took the classes and decided we would give it a try, one child at a time. Of course, when we decided to do foster care, some of our friends were just, "Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Do you know what you're getting into?" And we said, "No, we really don't, but we're willing to give it a try and see if we make a difference to these children." Our first child was 7, and we had him for about 3 years, and after that we just kept upping the number of children that we would accept at a time, and so now we can have 6 kids at a time, and we usually have 6 kids at a time. We have had about 152 kids in foster care from birth to 18. You know, we all just have our calling. Some of my friends were going back to school when I was starting to do foster care, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, I could never go back to school. I would rather stay home and take care of babies. So I am a foster parent for just the love of kids.
My passion lies in kids who are missing their father or missing their mother. I grew up without a father. My father passed away in a drunk driving accident when I was 18 months old. So I've lived and I've walked in their shoes. So that's where the passion comes from. Big Brothers Big Sisters matches kids in need with adult mentors. Typically kids from single parent homes, typically kids from disadvantaged homes who need a strong mentor in their life. And when an adult listens, when an adult cares, and when an adult believes, that kid will become more than he would be otherwise. I mentor one little boy, and then my next piece of what I do is I run marathons to try to convince people, to try to showcase the need and get them to do it as well. It's very difficult, and to do 50 in 50 states is going to take a period of years, but that's my way of asking. I will take the time to run a marathon. All I need from you is time to write a check or an hour a week to spend with a child. It's little things that help kids turn the corner. It's a pat on the back, it's an hour at recess, it's sitting down to lunch, it's just that ray of hope. Something that inspires me is the little brother I have today, 9 years old. He doesn't fathom the difficulties he has ahead, I don't think. Nobody in his family has graduated high school. So what inspires me is the possibility that he will graduate high school. We all have stories, we all have difficulties in our lives, and we can choose to keep those in or we can choose to share them. And by sharing my story, I feel like I'm paying it forward to everybody who believed in me over the years. And I feel like it's my duty to help as many kids as possible, because the ending is wonderful when people believe in you.
I watch people who have led very fulfilled lives, and I think it goes back to not just seeking happiness, because I think on a certain level happiness is very superficial, but meaning runs much more deeply. And I think that once we find what makes meaning for us, and again, it's not all about us, it's about how that reflects outward, I think that allows us to feel more fulfilled, and at least for me, that means joy.
I guess the things that give me joy the most are when I see people I care about succeed. And that can be my children, that can be the people I work with, it can be our organization, our town.
Joy is living. Joy is being alive. For me, it's helping others grow.
Joy to me is grabbing the hand of my one grandson and walking with him down the street.
Joy is when people walk through the door of the front porch and they have a need and we're able to help them meet it. Joy is seeing the community be alive again, and joy is kind of sitting back and knowing that we were a part of it, but not necessarily at all in the center of it.
I am inspired.
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 I am inspired.